Hello YouTube. As I like to start videos off, let's all come together as people with different interests, backgrounds, experiences, whatnot. Find some common ground over something we all know and love, video games. And today that's going to be Fallout New Vegas. We're jumping back in. It's been a little bit, I record when I have time, off and on, here and there. Busy schedule, but we're back. What do we got here? We got anything good here? Use the platinum chip to open the secret bunker at Fortification Hill, which requires, I believe, going back to...
Enjoy your time on the Vegas Strip.
Enjoy your time in the Lucky 38. Oh, anyway. Oh, fine, Victor.
Penthouse floor.
Fine, let me use the elevator, please. Can I not just use it without you? Do I need a chauffeur? Come on, I didn't realize I needed a parental control around here. No, I believe Fortification Hill is where... That's where the Legion was stationed at, right? No, that's the fort. Fortification Hill. To open the secret bunker at Fortification Hill. Okay, so, which I do believe that means we have to go back to the fort. Okay. Oh, yikes. It would appear they've respawned. They've learned. Oh no. Why am I moving so slow, by the way? That's, That's a little sus. Am I crouched unknowingly here? Oh no. You know, they may have crippled something on me. Let me take a look here. What do we got here? We got, I think, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, HP is there. Carry weight's good. So what are we doing? Oh, yeah. Doctors bag it up. What are we dealing with here? Effects. Yeah, we have that going. Oh, okay, it's our capspan. Okay. Right. These old-timey, old Western controls get me every time. Oh no. And a level up, huh? 14 points to put into what I choose. Okay, sneak up to 75, 11 left. I think... Yeah. I want to get guns up as quick as possible here, because we do have a sniper rifle that would be good to... Huh?
They say those robots on the strip are running around with different faces or something. Don't ask, because I don't know.
What's this guy doing out here? I'm very confused. Where did we leave Boone at, by the way? I know he's out this way. Boone. Boone, we need you back. I think I left him in the encampment up there, if I'm not mistaken. Also, why does it always turn into a huge firefight whenever I come to this place? Didn't realize the Legionnaires would respawn that quickly. Yes, that shows you the last time I played Fallout New Vegas all the way through to completion. It's been a bit. Okay. Yeah, Boone is up this way. At least he should be. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Nope, you're not Boone. That's Siri. Yeah, hey, Siri. Look for Boone. Oh, here he is. I may have just messed up your,
I've got your back.
Whatever, voice-activated series you have at home there. I'm so sorry. Good on you, though, for wearing earbuds and preventing... Oh, wait. Does Siri actually listen to you, even with the earbuds in? Like, can you say that with earbuds in and have it just go, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I cannot do that for you. Oh, howitzer. Hang on. Ah, it's Brahmin. It's... Oh, more legionaries here. Okay. Guess I don't have the range yet. Man, if we can get guns up to 75, being able to use that sniper rifle is going to be so good. But then again, stuff like that happens. Oh my gosh, guys. Gotta get a better security. Gotta get better security around here. Oh, veteran legionary. This guy's a beefy boy. Knew it. Uh-oh! No! No, thank you. No, thank you, sir. Not today. Oh, that was a dismemberment shot? Oh, that's rough, buddy. Oh, did I... Oh, I think I made him drop what he had. Oh, he's done. Yep, he's done. Boom! Wow, look at all that DPS for such... Well... Oh, the valuation on that, though, alone? Totally worth keeping that. If not just to sell. If not just to sell. Okay, bunch of bedrolls. Other bedrolls. And by the way, we're giving Mr. House exactly what he wants here in this first playthrough, and that is... Well, in this first leg of the playthrough, I should say. Oh, they seem to be broken. Here, let me unbreak you. With bullets. If I can hit you. Oh, yikes. Yikes, guy. Oh, okay, yep, he's done. Let's see here. Ballistic fists. Which I want to say we have a few of those already. How's Boone look? Oh. Yeah, he took that to the face. Okay. Good to know, Boone. You took one for the team. Thank you. And yes, we are going to be breaking those down a little bit. Those ballistic fists, which we can't use until, I mean, that takes unarmed 100 there, right? So... And then once Boone... Oh, well. No more what's Boone talk. He's already up. Perfect. Here, let me add something else for you to carry, my guy. Look how much that's worth. That... Oh my gosh. Even that one where it's lower conditions, like 25%. 1,600 bottle caps. Easy. Oh, could make bank just on that alone. Broken terminals, nothing to see here. Same with that, nothing to see. An earnings clipboard. Ah, they fudged the numbers. Yikes. Empty filing cabinets. Okay, so now we can actually see what we're doing around here. There's got to be a way on down, right? Probably, yeah, the console. Hey yo, vending machine. Hello? Anybody home? Large scorched book. Scorched books. Securitron vault. That has radiation in it. Fantastic. How much, Radaway. Okay. Some Radix, I think, is going to be helpful down here.
I see you reached your destination safely. Shall we get to work?
Why did you send me here?
As you know, the Platinum chip upgrades my Securitron's operating software. Well, there's an army of them here. The Securitrons policing the strip are a fraction of the total number manufactured. The rest I stored here. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at.
Well... what will you do with your Securitrons?
My army will do what an army does best. Defend territory from invaders and maintain order.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I like to think you have enough sense to do the right thing. The rewards for doing so are immense, as are the punishments for not doing so.
Well said, Mr. House. Well said. Thank you, Boone. Yeah, the radiation down here is going to be a bit of a pain, so I'm glad I popped the Radix when I did, because apparently it looks like that's going to be a running theme. But at least we get some munitions around here. Oh. Hang on, pulse grenades and plasma grenades. Solid. Duct tape, very good that. Duct tape is a good find. Because I think you can we make repair kits at some point? Also, I'm counting 8 bays, 1 Protectron gone. We have a few others in there. Oh, activated elsewhere. Okay. Good job, Boone. Oh, but there's something else there.
You're mine.
that could have been bad. That was, what, a Mark 6 turret, it said? I could have just been blasted in a second there. Also, why is my health so low all the time? Popping the sarsaparilla. Oh, hey. I came to plunge toilets, apparently. Hey, I know... Oh, gosh. Okay, good job, Boone. Yeah, I know where your toilet plunger is down here, guys. Also, energy weapons. Don't seem to be doing too much against us, thankfully. But we need to make this quick. Nice. Ooh, nice. Just rinsing them. Need to be careful of the ammo, though. Okay. Yeah, I don't want your stupid fission batteries. Whoo! Goes in slow motion when he does that. And we're still going in slow motion. I could go slow motion if I hit the caps button, my guy. I don't need your help with that. That seems like a problem. Let's just go around here. Mr. Handy. Oh, flamer fuel. Excellent. Let's see. Is this how we came? No, that's how we came down here. Okay, yeah, the Tesla coils are kind of all around. I don't really want to go in their rooms, though. I foresee that going poorly. Me and electricity going out of coils doesn't mix. Also, that was the way we came in? Huh. Okay. Well, that being the case... If the bunker's power regulators are destroyed, its reactor core will overload in a matter of seconds with catastrophic results. That would be funny. I'm just doing it for stuff and giggles. You know, I want to see what happens. Situation reaching critical levels. Okay. I only found those two here, though, so... I imagine, though, if we do enough of that sabotage... I mean, as much as Mr. House doesn't want it, and as much as we don't necessarily want it either, it's a fun experiment. Because I'm just curious what happens. Like, does it cause a big boom like we've seen before in a vault? If you haven't seen that, go back and watch it. It was hilarious. I just want to do some science, then come back and do this right, okay? Okay, insert platinum chip and upgrade software. Permanently jammed, cutting off access to other sections. Here's the thing, I really want to blow this thing sky high and see what happens. Like, I know it's gonna have disastrous consequences, but, okay. To do that, though, local map, yeah, it's permanently blocked off. And it said the mechanism opens from somewhere else. We didn't happen to unlock a... Ah! Oh, no! Uh-oh. You know, I really thought that thing was gonna blow up a la Fallout 4 style. Huh. Okay, well, our explosive level I don't think is quite enough for this, but Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Ooh, missiles? Oh, Ripper is just broken. That's awesome. Okay. So, your security systems are dealt with, Mr. House. Well, oh, is this the... Oh, activated from somewhere else. That's probably what that door was. Okay, we know that's empty. Oh, turret operations, sentry bot operations, and protectron operations terminal. Null. More like lull. And let's see.
Your work here is done. Return to the Lucky 38 so we can discuss next steps. You have a very bright future ahead of you. Thanks to your actions today, so does the rest of mankind.
Even though I left his secret bunker in shambles, like, it's gonna have a reactor meltdown at some point. Like, seriously, guys, think about it. It's gonna be funny when it does. Some poor schmuck is gonna go investigate that and realize they done goofed. Oh. Oh, right, my old cowboy hat is done for. So I don't have anything on my head. Oh, well, actually, no, I have the first recon beret. Heh, joke's on you. Me. Okay. Well, I don't want to run around with constant radiation poisoning, so yeah. And the fact, I mean, yeah, Mr. House isn't even mad at us for almost blowing this place up. That's fantastic. And once again, I don't really want to give any spoilers of what happened in Fallout Season 1. Because, to be honest, that... Like, if you haven't watched that, go back and watch that, people.
Goodbye.
Go and watch that. It's a fantastic show. Oh, fame gained.
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops?
Why do you want to know?
Oh, well, we heard, we meaning the followers of the apocalypse, that you had been in there. The Lucky 38, I mean. And we were wondering if you could help us. If it's not too much trouble, of course.
What does it involve?
Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology. How he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you.
And if you're about to ask me for help... Actually, and this is where I come in.
Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses.
Dr. Shen Anigan's diagnoses a terminally low discussion of caps in this conversation.
Ah, I see. I suppose I can give you some medical supplies for your efforts. I assure you they will be worth plenty of caps.
Alright, I'll do it.
Great. I'll have the medical supplies for you by the time you come back. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
Alright, we're not going to do that right now. But this does remind me. We want to make a save here. Because that is going to be a storyline we want to explore later on. Dang, I'm still irradiated?
Where to, partner?
Take me to the penthouse, Victor. Please. Alright, eat.
The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam.
What's the next step?
Outside New Vegas, at what was once called Nellis Air Force Base, resides an unusual tribe known as the Boomers. They are, shall we say, aggressively reclusive. They have several howitzers they fire at anyone who dares approach the base. Artillery of this sort has a range of several miles. If it's going to fire on Hoover Dam, I want it firing at my targets. If not, then I want to make sure that the Boomers don't sign similar treaties to fire their guns in support of the NCR or Caesar's Legion.
I'll make sure they support the right side.
Use extreme caution when approaching the base. Their firepower is considerable. Recently, one of my roaming Securitrons observed a man near the base studying the pattern of its artillery fire. Maybe he's learned something.
Alright. Well, that's, that gives us some information to work with, which is nice. And actually, while I'm at it here, I feel like Boone can definitely take a few more items from us. Or we could just repair something. Yeah, that, the logical step. Whoops. It makes way too much sense, guys. I mean, yikes. Way too much sense. But drops our carry weight. It's very nice. Alright. So in terms of the world map, that's Nellis Air Force Base. Alright. And we have to venture out into the desert. As much as I want to carry a Ripper, I need something that has some range to it. You know, we picked up a few MF cells. That this might work. But we move faster without the gun in hand. So... I mean, heck, I don't even remember how to get to Nellis Air Force Base from here. Do we just follow the road? Is that a thing? I thought I saw... Yeah. Follow the road and we'll get there eventually. And there should be a man that can help us with the timing on the howitzers. I don't want any of that. I'm not an alcoholic. It's a mad Brahmin? Does that thing have radiation rabies? Or is there something else here? Oh no! No, it definitely looks like there's something else here. Ah, where's that nice radioactive material when you need it? Yeah, they certainly weren't friendly, those Brahmin. Nice two-headed cows. Nothing here? Okay. Yes, C is my quick save button. Good, always good to remember that, especially when we're wandering into line of fire from explosives. High explosives. Howitzers, no less. Like howitzers. No joke, those things. And there's the road. Okay. And Fields Shack. Because, of course, we need some extra missiles. Why not? 357 Magnum, BBs. I don't need your cooking pots. Oh, it's like this guy was just prepping for the apocalypse. Well, yeah, he kind of was. Star bottle cap. Boom. Exactly what I was hoping to find there. I bet that's our man, George. Well, howdy.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
You can tell me, or you can tell the underside of my boot.
Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not?
Thanks for the warning. What's going on past those signs?
Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
Is there a way to get past?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
Wager? Let's hear it.
Well, I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
300 caps? Well, I'm a bit short right now as it happens. How about 200?
All right. I suppose I can cut you a deal, but not a cap lower. I gotta make a living here. Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember, I'll pay double your wager if you make it back.
Okay, to be honest, in the past, playing this, I have never read that page before, but for the sake of this, we have to. Okay, that's the access codes. Nellis artillery timing. The keys to avoiding the artillery is to move from building to building up the northwest side of town toward the front gate. Stick to the high cover in the northeast corner of the two buildings. Then make a beeline for the gate. The boomers won't shoot at their own people, so stick to the fence until you make it to the gate. Also, I know there is an old train tunnel that enters the area from the south, but no one has ever come back out of there to say it is safe. Okay. Building to building, northwest side of town toward the front gate. Stick to the high cover in the northeast corner of the two buildings. Then make a beeline for the gate. So, the sign there begins boomer territory, right? Now, northwest side is here, and then the northeast corner. So, it looks like we're going to have to book it. Well, he said the high cover, right? I want to see if we can get a perspective on this without the boomers taking pot shots at us. Oh, I don't know if the game's going to let me, though. I can't Skyrim horse it, can't finagle it. Okay. Think we have to book it. Yeah, that is... This guy is full of garbage. This guy is. Yeah, he lied to me. The guy lied to me. Ah, gosh dang it. And is there no other way? Wait. Oh! You know... Well... I mean, he did say northwest side of... I mean, it is northwest side of town, right? But... Okay.
Whoa there.
We've done this before, we'll... I should have saved it. Should have saved it beforehand. Hubris on my part. Chem addicts! Don't want to mess with those people. Okay. Now, he talked about the train tunnel. This is probably a terrible idea. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ah! Yikes. Let me read that note one more time. What did this say? Building to building up the northwest side of town toward the front gate. Stick to the high cover in the northeast corner of the two buildings. Then make a beeline for the gate. What two buildings? And the field goal attempt is good. Okay. I mean, this is so screwy. So, I see two buildings there. Is he? No, but I see Nellis Air Force Base here. So, gosh, we just have to make a mad dash through no man's land. Yikers. Like, this is serious, guys. Seriously bad. Well, We now have enough in-game deaths to rival early enough in the playthrough, like all the way up to this point. Yikers. Like, he talked about timing, but there's not really much room for maneuvering between what they fire off. Also, how do they know where we're at all the time? Okay, so they got sighted in. We survived the first volley, but this... We did not survive the first volley. Oh my gosh, how many shots do these guys have? Oh, unless, of course, it's guaranteed death in-game on this side of it. So maybe what I was seeing on the note was correct. Duh. The northwest corner of town, right? So theoretically, it actually, if I do run it from that road on the other side and go up that way, that might be what I need to do. I want to try it because, I mean, why else would that gambler be standing at that entryway, right? Right? Because gosh dang it, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get to Nellis Air Force Base without being blown up in game. I'm going to do it. I'm very stubborn, but also very distracted. I mean, I see some nice good stuff here, like more prickly pear fruits, a nice dumpster in a building we can go in that hopefully has a star bottle cap. Because reasons. St. Clair's house. Well, harmonica, it's not going to get us anything, really. Dresser. Aside from pre-war books, nothing here. Even from a guy that used to work in a library, it's just like, I don't see anything worthwhile here. Whiskey bottles. A bed. Yeah, it's... Yeah, unless you have Sunset Sarsaparilla, my guy, this is not what I want to see here. Is this really all there is to this place? Okay. Shame. What a shame. Notice how conveniently the terrain is all way too much to handle. Like how... Like, I'm already pretty far from Nellis Air Force Base already. Well, and that's... Yeah, and... I mean, that is the front door right there from Field's shack, but then there's the road that goes north. But then there's also this. Like, if we went back to Field's shack, I want to see something. I mean, we can't get up on that, can we? I don't think we can, sadly. It'd be nice though. Would be not. Oh. Skyrim horse it. Skyrim horse it. Just gotta finagle it. Thought I heard something, but guess not. Come on. Yes. Yes. No? Don't tell me they put an invisible wall there. Oh, you. You think of everything, Todd Howard, don't you? Well, oh, man. Yeah, I can't even see what I'm looking at from here. Because there's the building on that side, and then... And look at all the craters around. I wonder if we're just better off sticking to the road. Like, going in unarmed, just down the road. Like, they're gonna fire at us, right? The goal is to not be afraid. We show them no fear. We don't show them any reaction. We can take this pain. Uh-oh. Oh! There goes the car, and there goes us. Okay. Oh, a ton of bad decisions later. Okay. So I remember we went on the right side there, then over to the left. We had a decent path going. Like, the buildings do give us some cover here. I don't know if they give us quite enough to be... Okay! So they ragdoll us apparently now? Since when? When was that happening? Oh my gosh. Okay. No! Oh, I'm so close to something that could have been cover. No! I'm going to do this tonight, guys. I'm going to do this. Or it could be morning where you're watching it, or midday. Whatever time of day. We are doing this. Ow! Yep, we're done. We're done there. That run's ended. Well now, I feel like anywhere there's a roof, we might have a chance at this. Let's start by going away. Ow. That's worst case scenario. Yep. It keeps ragdolling us. That's so bad. That's so unfortunate. Okay, gosh, I'm trying to think how I've done this before. Okay, so they get 12 shots, and then they're out. Okay, and my wife is calling me here, so I will be right back. You can just get to listen to this nice barrage.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
And we're back. Who's in charge here?
I'm not telling you a thing, Savage. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
Savage, you wouldn't do that through the gate to begin with. You're too close. Also, I didn't come here to attack you.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
Alright, what's a Master-at-Arms?
I oversee the security of the Nellis homeland, from the coordination of its defense to the training and fitness of its population.
So, the fact we're having this conversation means you failed, right?
I wasn't the one firing the howitzers. If you want to see how good I am at killing savages, I can show you. Or you can accept Mother Pearl's invitation. It's your choice.
Look, I'll accept the invitation, but I must know, who is Mother Pearl?
As I said, she is our eldest. Mother Pearl has lived at Nellis from the start, and has the wisdom of her age. She said that this day would come, and that any savage to reach our gate should be brought to her.
Alright, lead the way then, on
Follow
this
close, and mind your
auspicious
behavior.
occasion.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
Well, you didn't exactly roll out a red carpet, lady.
Those howitzers of ours aren't just for entertainment, child. Explosive ordnance is what keeps the savages at a distance. Except you. There's something special about you, child, and it was the howitzers that gave you a chance to show it.
And a response. Did I say that out loud? Oops. Well, how might I be of assistance?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, it may be you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see.
Well, how can we trust each other if you're going to be keeping secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Well, where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Once a Republican.
Noted.
Idle thumbs tend to get blown off around here. Get moving.
Okay, Boomer. I so wanted to say that. Okay, Boomer. Okay. Return to Yes Man and tell him that the boomers can be ignored. See, that's going to be something for later too, though. That's going to be something for later. I mean, heck, we've got Valere. Help the boomers around Nellis. But along with that, convince boomers to support Mr. House. Well, I feel like the way to do that is to earn their trust, right? We need to do stuff for them. Well, what have we got here? Got anything good here? Medical station, okay. Well, howdy.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
Well, I'm looking for ways to make myself useful to prove that you can trust an outsider like myself. Heck, I seem to have as much trust for you as you have for me, so let's work together here and build it on both sides.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
Well, I assume the ant's tubular nastus pierced the patient's anterior tracheas.
Well, I don't know, actually. I suppose it's possible. You should take a look.
Well, right. Well, I'll leave him alone. Let's start with this one here. Improper treatment kills, huh? What are my stats looking like? My medicine seems to be lacking at the moment. Well, I don't know that I can do much for those poor saps. Let's keep going. What else have we got here? There's got to be somebody around here we can actually help. Excuse me.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
Wasn't planning on it. But, you know, if I do, you'll be the first to know.
All I need is a pretext.
That's fair. But seriously,
What is it,
Raquel,
Savage?
please don't call me that. Look, Mother Pearl said you have a bug problem around here.
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a Savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
I can handle a few ants. I mean, aside from me, there are some vestiges of the outside world that made their way in here. I wasn't the first one. I don't deserve your ire. But, you know, I'll do it even though you're just trying to get me killed.
Don't get my hopes up. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Loyal, huh? Also, don't hit the artillery shells? What do you think I want to do? It's gonna be funny. I mean, I'm as much of a pyrotechnic as the rest of you probably are. Or at least some of you. Like, I hear big boom, big explosion, and I get my hopes up. I want to see something funny. I want to see something go boom. Just big fireball. In-game. In-game, of course.
Once a Republican, always a Republican.
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
I'm hoping the same thing. Look, I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the 2 runways.
Well, and I passed through a place called Helios 1. Maybe I could find parts there for repair.
Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging.
Alright, but I do want to talk about something else, by the way.
Alright, what's on your mind?
Well, you mentioned those ants. Raquel said you were working on some kind of weapon to fight them, right?
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
Think of it as a field test, a trial run.
If you're willing to take the risk, be my guest. I've got it set to broadcast a powerful signal at 24,000 hertz. Just place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Nothing I'm not used to already. Mess hall and munitions storage there. Restart the 2 array generators, then reset the main power bank. Kill all ants in generator room, and place the sonic generator or sonic emitter on the ground near there. Okay. I mean, what better way to prove our worth than doing these small menial tasks for other people? No, it's not menial tasks. We're doing this out of the goodness of our hearts and not wanting to get blown up in game. There, I said it. The reason. The true reason. But seriously, I mean, I like that. That's funny. Okay, Boomer. Hee. I don't know. It's way too much fun to go through here with a plasma rifle, okay? Like, honestly. Ayo, grenade rifle. Yeah, why wouldn't you want me using explosives around here? It's way too fun. Seriously. Do you know who you're talking to, guys? I mean, seriously. It's way too funny not. Well, I don't think we want to go that way. Hiya. That could have been bad. It wasn't. So you know what I say to that? Parkour. Parkour! Oh, giant ants, where are you? Wow, they don't seem to like the storage room, that's for sure. Kaboom. Let me guess, this was proof that there was an easier way down, right? Up the butt! Kaboom. Yeah, you just slide back down that way, okay? There you go. Oh, I've discovered an Ellis array now, okay. Alright, like I hadn't discovered that before. I found all the solar panels and satellites. But I guess I just had to hit it just right. Oh! Ooh! Okay. Now, were those the munitions they didn't want me to hit? You know, I don't take direction well, apparently. Okay, we hit the munitions. That's fine. We'll just do it again. Hey, good thing we quick saved, right? Ayo. Ayo, one more. Kaboom! And we were gone. Okay. Anyway, that was a little bit of silly fun there, but actually, let's do this for real, right? I think it was more than just 2 killed and 3 wounded that did it. How do I activate this thing? Oh. Oh no! Wow, it actually works. Wow. Oh man, that actually worked. Okay. Okay. I think I need to go up there. Always follow the glowing lights, right? Activate the main switch. Oh, hey! Okay. Power's restored. Okay, return to Raquel. Mission accomplished. We only blew ourselves up in game once. Totally worth it, by the way. A little bit of a fireworks show. That was awesome. We went sky high. Hilarious. Okay. Now, on base here, I mean, we can fast travel to the Nels hangars and get there in what, half the time? Maybe less than that?
I don't know how you survived the bombardment.
Sheer dumb luck. Not really. We actually learned. We learned. Just the first half of the sprint was the worst, right? Like, I don't know how you're supposed to avoid those. Imagine doing a Fallout New Vegas no-hit run. That would be so bad. Oh, man. Yep, we're just dumpster diving and then talking to Raquel. Oh, there you are. Hey, Raquel.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead?
Yes, it's safe to go down there now.
Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
Alright, accepted. That is good. Sunshine Boogie is next. What's our time frame looking like? Yeah, I've got a few minutes. Oh, hey, a level up. Get guns up to 75, and then hear me out. I think we put the rest of these into medicine. Okay, and then we unlocked a few new ones of these. Weapon strength requirements are now 2 points lower than normal for you, Action Boy, Purifier, Center of Mass. Do an additional 15% damage with attacks targeting the torso, adamantium skeleton. Your limbs only receive 50% damage. Running no longer factors into a successful sneak attempt, which you actually run in this game, excuse me. Fast metabolism, night person, mysterious stranger. Okay, so we've seen a lot of these before, right? Imagine actually taking strong back right now. Yikes. Or we could just do intense training, but well, there's comprehension. No. It's either intense training or, I mean, toughness is decent. Personally, I think we go Scrounger though. I want to find extra ammunition, but yeah, let's go find. Yeah, let's travel to Helios 1, which I believe is controlled by NCR. Yes, it is. Well, howdy.
With Caesar dead, maybe they'll stop attacking us. Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What? This is a restricted area. State your business.
I'm with the NCR. Anything I could do to help?
Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building. He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made any forward progress.
Shouldn't there be more people than this defending a power plant?
There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead.
Right. Why was the Brotherhood of Steel here, by the way?
Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe? They held out as long as they could, lost most of their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls. Jerk-offs.
Well, why are you here, not on the front lines? Isn't that more important?
I ask myself the same question all the time. But energy is hard to come by around here. Gives you more control over this area than troops ever could. Hell, if we lose the dam to the Legion, this little plant may be our last stand.
Alright, goodbye.
Later.
Goodbye, then.
What an asshole.
Thanks for the talk. Personally, I don't have much interest in the man in the back with the sunglasses, or the idiot in the back with the sunglasses, excuse me, as she called him. Yeah, we have a lot of different parts to find, and let's see what we can do.
This place is off limits to civilians. You don't like it? Take it up with Lieutenant Haggerty.
Well, good thing I'm not a civilian. Empty. Door to Mojave Wasteland, huh? Oopsie. Whoopty. Oh, heck yeah. More microfusion cells? Oh, yes, please. You know what I like, game? And we're back here. Okay. So what did we learn from going through this maze of corridors? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Maybe I do need to talk to the idiot in the sunglasses at the back. So we want this way, and then, right. Here we go. This looks more promising. Oh.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they?
Settle down. I'm not here to replace anyone. First time I'm hearing about it.
Damn right you're not. Goddamn right. Why would they? You can't top this guy. Just a little more time. You can't keep Fantastic down for long.
And, what job is it you have here?
What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No Fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats. And it feels so good.
Ayo. And what are you trying to accomplish exactly?
Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying?
And how would someone go about retargeting the mirrors?
There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you?
Well, I am now.
Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to
It
the
literally
strip
says
and
that.
McCarran.
And why should the power go to the strip in McCarran?
Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on.
And why are you worried about being replaced, Fantastic?
Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here.
Well, you wear the shade so other people can't see your fear. The little pea streams from your eyes. But I don't hold that against you. And in fact, you know, I probably come across as being a little ignorant. I haven't even asked you what it is you do around here. So what exactly do you do aside from ask strangers for help redirecting the power supply?
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be?
So you have no idea what you're doing?
No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day.
Well, that's fantastic. Now, how did you get this job?
It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
Well, alright
Here,
then.
You want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
Okay. Yeah, so he's literally the idiot in sunglasses. Okay.
Hey, man.
Yeah, what's this guy been drinking? Oh, yeah, booze. Okay, yeah, I expected nothing less. Nothing less from this guy. Now, seriously, how do we get,
Hello. It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist?
more of a drifter, really, but I dabble.
I see. Then you must have some special business here, for them to have let you through.
Well, they're looking for help getting this plant running, so I figured I'd help them out. We have vested interests, them and I.
Interesting. Forgive me for prying, but I'm curious. Are you with a particular group?
Well, this is your turf. For all I know, you could have me killed for my allegiance. Who are you with?
Very well, yes. I'm part of the followers of the apocalypse. If you're not familiar, we seek peace and the spread of knowledge. Knowledge that must never be lost to the world. Now your turn.
Well, I want what you want, which is, peace within the Mojave.
That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim to the followers of the apocalypse over the years have had less than pure intentions. But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care of what you do here and who you listen to. Some things are best left buried with the old world.
Well, what more is there to this place than a power plant?
I don't entirely know. Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military. Targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes.
And you think Archimedes is the weapon they built here? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. And the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen. Some of it reminds me of Enclave equipment, but more advanced. A weapon based upon it would be catastrophic, no matter who claimed it. It's no wonder the Brotherhood wouldn't give it up.
So the Brotherhood of Steel knew about Archimedes. I'd heard they'd been in this place, but didn't realize they had such good noodles for noodles.
They weren't here for me to ask, but I doubt they were here for electricity. When the NCR first came here, it was under Brotherhood control. They usually steered clear of one another, but something here changed their minds. The Brotherhood's interest in pre-war technology has always been in weapons. It's likely they were trying to reclaim Archimedes when the NCR arrived.
You know, the NCR asked me to increase power plant supply. And you said this is dangerous. Does it have anything to do with, say, Archimedes?
Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror control terminals outside. You'll need it.
And where should I route the power to, then?
Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great everywhere. Distributing it evenly is the most rational and humane choice.
And why would you trust me with a task such as this?
I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn to pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe. But eventually, the NCR will. Or if not them, Caesar's Legion. They will use this place for war. Because the possibility exists you might do anything else, you're the only choice I have.
And the NCR doesn't know about Archimedes?
Not yet. By some miracle, they've hired an imbecile to try and decipher the systems here. He spent months working at one console trying to get the solar reflectors to track the sun. What he doesn't know is that the only thing the console controls is the plant's intercom system. I tried to tell him, but he insisted that the largest console had to be the most important. Still, it's only a matter of time.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. Thank you for bringing all of this to my attention.
Goodbye.
Okay. You know, he's right about one thing. We all have different intentions. Hopefully we can see eye to eye a little bit. But hang on. You saw that, right? We're not alone out here. No. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I get what he's saying, distributing the power evenly. But at the same time, the trouble with that is, not only do the people that do need the power get it, but those that don't as well. And that's the hard balance, because, you know, I like to try to do the right thing in real life, in video games, etc., etc. But in this instance, I have to roleplay this a little bit, right? I'm working for Mr. House. He wants the boomers. I mean, he wants the boomers on our... Oh, okay. They're out on patrol. Okay.
If the Legion breaks through our defenses, I got one bullet I'm saving just for me.
Yikes. That's dark. Oh, hey, by the way, bobby pin, empty syringes, and a stim pack. Don't mind if I do. No. In role-playing this, I think what I have to do, honestly, is I have to make sure that the New Vegas Strip gets the power for Mr. House. Were this a different part of the playthrough, I might be inclined to agree with that scientist that we talked to a little bit. But I would caution as well that sometimes putting everybody on equal footing doesn't necessarily mean automatically that everybody's going to be on equal footing. Because somebody always wins in that scenario, aka somebody in power. Because all else being equal, influence is the new currency. So many traps here, by the way. But they couldn't keep me out. Reset mainframe connection. Waiting for mainframe. Archimedes testing. On Tuesday, February 16th at 2 p.m., technicians will be running a test of Archimedes and its connectivity with our plant security system. Under no circumstances should any employee be outdoors on the plant grounds until the alarm klaxon has ceased and an all-clear is given. We have death and dismemberment waivers from all employees on file and are not responsible for any accidents that should occur during this. Protective eyewear is mandatory for all technicians observing from the tower deck. Upcoming visit. Brigadier General Scott Lowe of the U.S. Army will be visiting the facility starting next Monday and staying on site indefinitely. When Archimedes goes live, he will be the only person here allowed to authorize its use for anything other than a test. Civilian employees are not required to salute, but it is expected of everyone that you observe thorough grooming and hygiene regimens, and dress neatly while the general is with us. The general expects the best from all his men, and Poseidon men should be no different in the presence of such a fine and decorated soldier. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So what else remains here to do? Well, we have this array here. So we can salvage this. We have the solar panel parts. Okay, so we found the spare parts, but there's something else we have to do here. That lucky old sun, which means we need to go into the belly of the beast. The tower, right? Or actually, no, we need to reset the mainframe first, which means... Do you think it's going to be trapped in the same way that the other one was? I mean, why did they have that other one trapped so much? Reset mainframe connection, and then we did the other things as well. See, personally, I don't think it's in our best interest to wipe out the NCR soldiers. Just because it helps to have those connections. Not to mention Mr. House's plan. But I will say this is a time to be cautious. You know, I say that and then I get lit up by a bunch of turrets.
We are me.
You know, you'd think they would have let Boone in here, right? He's an NCR sniper. Oh! Okay. Oh, right. Minor radiation poison is reducing that. Lovely. Love that. Okay. Okay. Sentry bot. Hoping to not have to run into one of those, but... Alright. The boomers send their regards.